It's been nearly 3 weeks now since the deadly July 4th flooding disaster in central Texas, and now a state investigation is fully underway.
Lawmakers say they want solutions, not finger pointing. We know a group of lawmakers have been meeting since 9 o'clock this morning, and they're actually still meeting.
Yeah, we got Andrea Lucia joining us live from the Capitol. What, if anything, can we draw from this so far?
Well, we've heard top state officials testify communication needs to improve. It needs to improve between the state and local leaders. It needs to improve between different first responders on the field. And it needs to improve with the thousands of volunteers who have shown up to help.
As the Guadalupe River began rising on the 4th of July, state officials say the authority to order evacuations lay with local and county leaders.
And when was an order for evacuation ordered?
I do not believe there was ever one ordered, sir.
There was never one ordered.
To my knowledge, I'm not aware of one, no.
Texas Emergency Management Chief Nim Kidd testified the state doesn't even have reliable contact information for local emergency managers.
To this day, I still get forms sent to us that have an office number for the emergency contact number. Listen, it's not for lack of trying and reaching out. We still get email addresses that we know are generic email addresses that are not being monitored. You've given us the resources to put people in the field to work directly. We have an employee in Kerr County, have had for 2 or 3 years now. That doesn't mean we have any way of guaranteeing that the responsible adult local officials and those that are appointed are awake and seeing the same information that our people that are paid to be awake at 2 o'clock in the morning are seeing.
Outside the hearing room, Joe Shop, whose community in Sandy Creek was hit, said he came hoping to speak with state leaders.
Greg Abbott said, "We're not going to assign blame. That's what losers do." Right? But JJ, a friend of mine in our community in Sandy Creek, who lost his entire family, he watched his wife and his 2 children drown. He lost his entire business, his livelihood, every vehicle he owns, and he wants to know who's going to be held accountable. It's not the blame game, it's accountability.
This is Big Sandy.
Shop says in his neighborhood, it's volunteers doing all the cleanup. Kidd, though, has said there's a need to better organize and vet the thousands of people who show up to help after a disaster.
I'd also like to know, do we have any registered sex offenders that are coming in to work in shelters? Do we have anybody with warrants right now that shouldn't be going through my personal belongings that are scattered all over the place?
Yeah, we also heard today that first responders from different areas in the aftermath weren't able to communicate with each other because their radios weren't compatible. That is a problem that we have heard about since 9/11, and lawmakers today said it might be time to finally deal with that. We're going to hear the second of these hearings next week. That time it'll be held in Kerrville, and we expect in that case to hear more of the local perspective. Reporting live in Austin, Andrea Lucia, CBS News Texas.